is, just as I remember it. Alright, head over to our fixes. Oh, no, we've got to finish off the event calendar. So, I left at day 20. There's day 20. Where's 21? There's 25, there's 24. There's 23. So I left at day 23. 25 coupons! Holy moly.
Since the human olfactory system is closely linked to memory, Fix-It created scented build gun trinkets to remind pioneers of specific concepts. This scent is the concept of caring about your family on Earth, which I'm sure will have no effect on you.
Thanks, Ada. TQC 1000, hello, welcome. Let's get the last one. Ooh, fireworks.
Turning explosives into a recreational activity is exactly the kind of attitude that led humanity to its doom. By all means, have fun. I certainly will, now that we are finally close to the end of this event.
Me too, Ada. Me too. There we go. We've got all of those. Can I give you a sales pitch for a design in the game? I don't make the game, so you can give me a pitch, but can't say I'll follow your advice. Ooh. Well, I made the design. I thought it'd be good to know for everyone. Well, you never know. A lot of people have done things before other people. I've been playing this game since it was 1.0, since it was early access, first release. Who knows? Do I have a storage facility? Not in this playthrough, but I have had storage facilities in the past of many different types. Also had build trains, a train carriage with every different item on it. They were great. So that's done. It's just the fireworks. So you got sweet, which is 6 and 3. Okay. And fancy is 4 and 3. And sparkly, which is 3 and 2. Alright. Storage facilities really aren't kind of needed anymore with the advent of the dimensional depot. Well, the design I just made is a distribution manifold. I would say not really a manifold, but that's what I'm calling it, and it lets you program 4 different slots to go out to different parts of your factory for different major items like progression to your items. Fair enough. Sounds interesting. Sponger, welcome back. Thank you. How are you today? What's happening? Alright, so candy canes. These are just being made as willingly now. I need 40 per minute of those. I got a feeling that I'm making not as many as those. 5, 10, 15. Yep, I'm just chewing through that. Alright, so we don't need to double our output now, and we don't need to double that anymore. So even at that, it's only 15 per minute. I'm going to go to 50%, just because, and that'll give us 10 per minute, which leaves me with 5 per minute coming out of here. I just made a video about it to search up distribution manifold Satisfactory. No worries. Well, I'm sure people will find it helpful. Alright, so Sweet Fireworks is 6 branches and 3 in an assembler. We can just do another. Nope, that's not the right button. No, that's a merger. Yeah, that's what we want. I wish you could gridlock. Where are we? Gotta get used to remembering where everything goes. Morgantic, welcome. And lurking from working. Happy New Year as well. Yes, same to you. Lars, hello. And Fritoy, welcome. Good to see you. How goes it? Oh, I'm doing well, thanks. I'm just, what am I doing? We're finishing Fixmas, that's what we're doing. And I'm definitely glad that all the moving stuff I'm doing is done. I'm so over it.
Very much for your resub.
3 weeks.
Thank you, Morgan1C, for renewing your Tier 1 sub of 37 months. I'm busy at work, but there's always enough time to share a resub.
37 months? That's ridiculous. Thanks very much, Morgantic. I really appreciate your generosity and support. There's always time to share a resale, absolutely. Well, I hope work's going well for you. In the meantime, I'm going to do some spicy, sparkly, no, some sweet. Start off with some sweet. So yeah, I'm happy to be done with my moving everything out of my shed. Now I can rent my shed out, which is great. 15. Ah, this is where I was. Yeah, so I need 7.5. So we're gonna chop you down to 25%. That's what we're doing. And then 15 branches. Branches 10. 10 gifts. The gifts are 15. That's the wrong one. That one. That's 15. Right. So branch. That should do me nicely. I think that's very straight. Yep. And then a tree. A gifting tree. That should be popping out 15 a minute into there. That'll be doing those, and we should be right. So that's that one. Then there's fancy fireworks, which is bows and branches. I do have bows over here, doing nothing. Would you believe I've added 5 more trains in the last 2 days? Fritor, you're going off the rails there. 15 per minute. I'm making 15. And what do I need? 10. Well, that's great. And then 10. What was it? 7.5. Nothing. I reckon if we go... That's perfect.
Megan thanks you very much for your resub.
Oh, that's not gonna...
Thank you, Danva, for renewing your Tier 1 sub of 6 months. 2 years ago, my doctor told me I was going deaf. I haven't heard from him since.
The NVR, that's a very good joke. I like that. Thanks very much for your resub. 6 months is absolutely awesome. I really appreciate your generosity and support. Thank you. That's a good one. And Dustin, hello, welcome. How are you today? Oh, I wonder if that's gonna reach. Better. Yeah. Wow, that joke was unheard of. Oh my god, Morgantians. Yeah. It's certainly a dead joke. I'm glad it didn't fall on deaf ears. Oh wow. It's non-stop here, folks. put another one here, but I don't think the tree's gonna. It's not a good spot for it. It's very unconventional factory fix was set up. Well, that's going into the. That's a no. How do we do this? Well, I need more red and blue ornaments and some branches. Alright. So I hope everyone had a good Christmas and New Year. I had Christmas Day off. And then outside of that, I was busy boxing and packing and moving stuff, so I was very productive. But I did take time off to just do nothing for a day. It was needed. And I was supposed to go back to work yesterday, but I took another week off just because I literally needed that extra time. I was too physically exhausted and mentally exhausted. Today I had 3 naps on the couch. And the last one and they were good naps too. Is sparkly? Yeah. What's this one? 10, yeah, alright. Tree branch. And then just need to bring the snow around. Alright, so snow. Actual snow. Which one is over here somewhere? Here it is. Let's do something a bit different. Oh wow, so that can only go on... That's interesting. It's not very straight if it lets you move it on there. That's funny. Well, maybe. Don't want to. Mess up the branches. Steep. So then I'd need a oh, what? You can put... That's ridiculous. You can put these anywhere, but when they're moving along... Zatani, you're alive? I am. I'm back. Back from my holidays. It's good to be back. Good to be streaming. I've been busy while I've been away. Too steep. If that was there... And how you been? And look, you can't place this on there, but if I place this here, that's a bit crap. Well, I'll be. You finished Satisfactory, waiting until they make new updates? Yeah, I hear ya. I've got a couple of different games I want to play. I've also got a new playthrough planned, so I'm going to start that soon. Probably not straight away, maybe in a week. I'm not sure. Got to see how I feel. I want to set up some guidelines about how I want to do the playthrough. So I want to have a look at how I build a few things and plan that before I start. Now, they're all in sequence over there. Sorry, I was just distracted. I noticed that they should all go electrical at the same time. Messaging Project Zomboid. I want to try a Minecraft mod called Hard Rock Terraformacraft. Nice. Challenge yourself to a 5x5 tower build playthrough. I'll pass, thanks. No, but it is going to be like a mega city build. One big city in one location. We'll bring everything to that location, and it's a pity the draw distance is so bad here. I have to get that close to see the electricity. Oh, jeez. There's a bit of a frame drop there. I don't even think a 5x5 is possible now. And that's why draw distance is so low. That's right, Zatani, that's right. Well, all I need to get is what, one of those 5090s with the AI frames. I'll pass. I don't need to spend more money on parts yet at this point in time. I've got a video pause of someone making a 5x5 playthrough. Shreddy Ward, I don't know if it's a new camera, but you're looking healthy, my dude. Why, thank you very much. Well, let me tell you, Shreddy, for the last 3 weeks, I've been packing up the contents of a shed in 30 to 40 degree, mid 30 Celsius days. And I've just been dripping sweat for 3 weeks straight. So I've probably lost a little bit of weight. It's been good though. I've never used Fireworks before. But I hope you're doing well, Shreddy. I've been messing with a mod called Week 1 in Project Zomboid. Mod makes the game take 1 week before the zombie outbreak. NPCs live in their lives and get more chaotic day by day. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a good idea. Okay, how do you place the fireworks? How do you use the fireworks? That makes sense. You clip yourself a couple of times dying to a couple of bugs in that mod. Nice. That's a good idea for a mod, I've got to say. Why don't we just put a few down. Good time for a save. Where's the sun? Yeah. Fancy. Large NCPs gathered in small area and NPCs claim certain spots not accessible normally to the public, and if you wander in they'll get hostile. Wow! That's pretty fun. What about the prison? What's that like? Haven't wanted to a prison? Yeah, that'd be unusual. With only a week, it would you're limited to what you can really do. I suppose it lets you go and gather items like books and videos and that maybe. Yeah, I don't know, it's a tough choice. What would you do in that first week? Wait till it gets night time and I'll set all these off and see what happens. It's a lot. I'm just going to use up everything that's in my inventory. And it's almost time for these fireworks to go off. We go over here. Just wait till it gets night time. That's right, Cora, that poor guy was getting ganged up on. What's happening with you, Cora? Alright, this is... just about right here. I've just got to... it's just not dark enough. Where's the sun? Ooh. Some... Borealis Borealis. Clouds. I wonder if the clouds are going to screw the fireworks. The first one, you closed a little early. I was saying it was karma because I started a fire. Ah, right, sorry. So karma got me in response. Yep, sorry, Zatani. Nothing new, really. Today, we went to get some card sleeves for a card game of mine. Nice. What's the card game? Is it Magic the Gathering? Star Wars Risk. Oh, right. That's pretty cool. Is there anything like the board game Risk? I've got that, and that's a long game. Haven't played that for a long time. The cards weren't very high quality, so it needed sleeves to protect them. Yep. Magic Wallet Empty the Gathering. Yes. Not a cheap little system game, is it? And they release new sets every year, and it's getting a bit darker. The sun is setting slowly. Yeah, it's playing out the end of the Return of the Jedi. Ah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, here we go. Sun's definitely going down now. Perfect. Yep, there it's setting over there. We'll be able to set these fireworks off soon. Wait for it to get a little bit darker. Oh yeah. Oh, and now the moon comes out. Maybe the moon will go behind the clouds and make it darker. Explosions incoming. Yeah, we've got the fireworks to set off, Corin. Now it's even... that's right. Clouds will clear. No worries. Just make it a little bit lighter. Loads up a train with extra rockets for smoking 5,000 and shoots them. Oh, thanks, Corin. Here we go. Here we go. Looks like this cloud cover's coming over. It's going to hide the moon. And we'll try it. And maybe the clouds will cover the fireworks too. I think now's as good a time as ever. Wow. And now we're blinded. That's pretty cool. Sonny's got the cooler, mate. Alright. Let's wrap this up here. Alright, I want to go... I took a dancing Vegeta from an animation back in 2005 in Newgrounds. Nice. – 2005. Let's go here. Ah, Dragon Ball Z. Aha. Gotcha. I think I was looking here the other day. Something here was backed up. I can't remember if I fixed it or not. No. It was the casings. Really? That needs to be 64. There, right. So if that's 32, then really this belt here, that's Mark II, yeah. And that's Mark III. It's 6 machines. Be 32 times 6. How many hours in this save so far? This save is 341 hours. Correct. I couldn't get a rocket fuel factory to behave itself, and 2 blenders kept running out of fuel, so I ended up reducing the overclock and slooping them to make up the difference. Well, that's not a bad idea. So where have I made a mistake? 192. That should be Mark 3 all the way. It could be just a belt here. One of these. I can tell what a Mark 3 looks like. Making 60. Yeah, that's not enough. That's only 180 and I needed 192. So how did I screw up there? Nice, I still haven't got started in 1.0 yet. The indecision is getting the best of me whether to just continue with my current save or do a short 1.2 save to get acclimated. Yeah, it's about 200 hours, 200 to 300 hours Corin for a 1.0 save. Issue I guess is that I was making exactly the amount I needed and the sloshing kept happening no matter what I did. Let's have a look. Radio control units. I've got here 163. I've got 5 point. It's 70. Yeah, I think I know what I've done. Because I've said 5.46. Which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this fifth one, I never did that. And that's what screwed me. So what I might do, these are receiving the right amount. Just. So I can put a sloop in and that would fix it. That would give us more than I want. And that's just what we're going to do. That's actually going to back up a bit because what, that's 120, no, 120, 180, 240, yeah. The only thing ever established is your Millennium Falcon coal power plant. Aha, right. Well, indecision might get the best of you. How do these go? 68%. Why would these be at 69% when everything's buffered here? That's really bizarre. And they're backed up. Oh, because they're backed up. That's why. That's why. These ones aren't. These ones are just not getting enough casings. The 69 is great. Oh, that's true. That's very true. It'll take a little bit for that to push all the way through. This one will be the, because this one started fresh. It needs to be at 64 by the time it's 100% constructing. This stack here needs to be at 64. So if it gets to 64, by the time it gets to 100, it still might be getting that production through. Not yet, but we're still pushing a lot more through. So this cycle is probably the one that will do it. So it's backed up. Even though it's backed up, oh well, that would be why. It's not going to make any difference. That belts. The reason I came around here is I wanted to, oh my god, have a look at this power pole that's in the middle of nowhere for no reason. I wanted to have a look at some of this stuff. Okay. But I don't really want my legs. So what I want to do is take some pictures of how I built a few things to understand them a bit better. I don't know. I don't know. Well, these just should have come through by now. Let's see where they're up to. You spy a sushi belt? Not on this one. Oh, that was for going to the awesome sink. It's a one-way sushi belt. It doesn't get broken up, it just gets crunched. That's just all the overflow. This is looking better. S 64 right there. And then same again with that one. So this is overrated, barbecue's where it's at. That's what Corin reckons. That's better. I was thinking of a belt made of sushi ready to eat from your waist. Well, not a bad idea either. I like that one. That all seems to be working nicely. Let's go and let's check a couple of other locations. I'm curious how many coupons we've got. Oh my god. 334. I've bought that one, I haven't bought that one, and I haven't bought that one. I've got that one. Speaking of points, mind if I share a tweet of something crazy sync related? Go for it. Corin? Oh, that looks good. Have a quick look at this. You get 2,147,304,000 points a minute, 5 times faster. 5 minutes later, you get 780 coupons. That's pretty cool. Nice work. Awesome. That's how you get everything from the Awesome Shop quickly. I wonder how this is going. Yep, seems to be working properly. 100%. Nice. That all seems to be working quite nicely. So all of that was just to make Alien Power Matrix for one augmenter. You cheap loaded the containers? I never heard of anyone doing that ever before. This is the neural quantum processors. These are running at 88%. Is it the trigons that are a bit behind? I'd say that's what it is. Yeah, I just missed out then. They're all delivered by drone. Yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan of drones. There goes the moth under the arch, under the land bridge. They're good, but I don't know. Sometimes they're not so great. Fully utilise the hydrogen gas in the crater with the nitro rocket fuel blenders. Ended up with fueling 75 fully overclocked fuel gens. Had 200,000 power when it was done. Wow, that's pretty cool. Am I the only one who thinks it's quite odd the excited photonic matter requires zero natural resources? Cora and I do. I think it's interesting that I went back in the way I came. I didn't mean to. I think one of my keys is stuck because I'm going up. I think it's the only reason I think it's unusual is like if it's not meant to have an input, then there should be something on the left to say, like Zatanni, it should have. When you say the resource is power, it really isn't power because, well, it's not. There's nothing telling you that's what it is. I reckon. I feel like it's like there's a few things like that, like with the. I'll show you. I'll explain what I'm trying to say. Here's a packager, right? You can't slip a packager, but yet there's still this interface panel here. It's almost like they tried to do it with packager, with slipping. They said no. They should, if they didn't want anything to be here, like there's no input, they should have done what they've done here and blanked it out. Leaving it white feels like it's a bug. That's kind of how I see it. How are these going? Anyway, this is 100% still. This is dark ion fuel. And it's powering all of these bad boys. I suppose it was supposed to take sand mainly. Don't know. Based on its description, yeah. There you go. Yeah, exposure to SAM and high energy environment. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I don't get it. It's an interesting one. I don't know. It feels like they were trying to do something and it just got too hard and they just said, we'll just make that one free. Because like, yeah. Anyway, this setup's working nicely. I'm going to take a little bit of a trip in the hypertube here. I just want to go and have a look in the rocky desert for a bit. I'd have to say I'm pretty much all done with this save. Because I've built pretty much all everything. I tried the ionized fuel and the rocket fuel and got all the nuclear processes done. Definitely strange for a factory game to not require any input. Yeah, absolutely. From Googling it, other people have asked the same thing. One person said that the 100 cm fluctuator is used to make the converter. The electricity is exciting the 100 fluctuators, and that's where the excited photonic matter comes from. Interesting theory. Where's the lake shark, hey? I took our lake shark away. Then they linked a Wikipedia page on strange matter. Right. Interesting. There's the doggo still got his ears on. But yeah, I'm gonna do my next base in the rocky desert. Murad, time for a bath? Yeah, just checking out. There used to be a lake shark in there, Murad. Like in update 1 or update 2. Well, it was taken out in update 2, I think, or update 3. I swam with it once. I'm still not sure what I think about the late game 1.0 stuff other than the Mercer series and sloops. The rest of the content seems like it's almost a direct copy of Satisfactory Plus, so I've never seen Satisfactory Plus, yeah, so I can't comment on that. You started an update 3? Yeah, I'll show you. see if we can you couldn't get close to it. It would like flee when it approached, but here it is. Yeah, that's what it was like there. And it was in this lake here. Oh, that's right. And it was in the waterfall as well. Yeah, I remember that. Looks a bit like a big old bash from the side. Yeah, but yeah, it was taken out for some reason. Yeah, in update 3 it was removed. Yeah, it's really bizarre. What's going on, buddy? I'm just trying to see where the what a good levels height would be. Well, I suppose if I was to just did some fiddling around for a bit. Just doing a bit of research. I kept having rendering issues in the red forest south of where you're at. Mainly ground clutter. Aha. DC, hello, welcome. It was just the red forest. Fair enough. The northern forest doesn't have issues? Okay. So I'm just sort of having a look at heights of buildings. I'm sure if you go up there and look, you might get the same result. Plants would not render unless you get close. Then the shadows would render before the plants. Yeah, righty, yeah. We'll see what we can do. I reckon. That's a screenshot or what? That's pretty much all it. I reckon. Yes, that's still not. There we go. Oops. Yeah, I think that's all right. Oh, the fireworks DC. I set off. I just did the Christmas fireworks things earlier. It was a bit bright. Set off about 100 of them. Nothing crazy. So I'm thinking of making a base in this location. And if I plan it for trains, then the ground floor kind of needs to be at this height. So I'll need to pick the highest point and then the highest lowest point. It's probably that there. It's either that one there. I reckon that plateau there would be my base line. Use that pillar on the coast or put a radio tower. That's a good idea. Is that an old school lift there? That's just a, yeah. This saves littered with them, Corin. Because you can make them with blueprints. Like you make a, you start off with one with a base like this in the blueprints, and then you can then do another one without a base, and then you can stack and then just connect the bits. It's quite hard for an OG lift. Well, they don't take much to build when you use the blueprints. You just put one down and you stack them and stack them and stack them and just join them, and they're done in 30 seconds. They're pretty easy to make. They look much better than the normal conveyor lifts, I reckon. I reckon here. Except the Mark 6 thing looks gold plated for a lift. Yeah. That one's Mark 4, I think. In my X-Wing tower, I thought I'd do at least one lift from bottom to top as a tribute. The thing is, I honestly don't. Yeah, I don't see people using that often. But with blueprints, there's no reason why you shouldn't use them. They're a great thing. Yeah, I reckon this is it. This would be the height I use for my base, city base. And because there's iron just over there. Yep. Yeah, that's it. So then that means the 6 iron there and some pure iron is also not far away. Yeah, it's a good spot, isn't it? I think this is the go. So in essence, the base floor for my next playthrough is at this level I'm on now. This is where the factory begins. Down below will be train stations. Which is, and I could probably do vehicles in the lower bits as well. Had someone the other day trying to convince me to use the factory cart exploit. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you absolutely, if that's what you want to do. There's a lot of new people to the game. I had someone come in earlier telling me about this system they came up with. First time they've ever talked in chat. And that's all they wanted to tell me. And they, no follow or anything. It was really funny. So, alright, well. Good for you. Yeah. So that'll work alright. Oh, not there. If you have to dump sloop, if you have to dupe sloops, yeah. Cuddy, hello, welcome. What's going on? No, that's not right. Really, that's the highest I need to. You're checking to see if it was a real smoke and not an intruder. I bet those snowballs are just exploding asbestos. Haven't seen me in a bit. Yeah, I had 3 weeks off, Katie. Had to move some stuff from one town to another, and that's what I've been doing for 3 weeks. But now I'm back. Love the snowballs, double the stack size, less noise, and probably all the asbestos you ever need. Guess what? What's that? Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. That's going to make for an interesting base. You're able to make your own emotes now. Nice. That's awesome. You've been playing with that a bit, have you? Working out how to make it all happen? Alright, so this is what you're talking about up here. Zatani. Got myself affiliate. I don't plan to stream, but I wanted my own notes and I did it. Awesome. Yeah, right, yeah, you can see there's some shadows there. Obviously, there's a lot going on in this area. Yeah, it's a bit odd, isn't it? They must have done some stuff for performance reasons. Yeah, you see all of these tree stumps. Yeah, I think there's some performance changes there, because you look over here across the way and it's totally different. Interesting. It's probably performance reasons, Zatani. It's probably just exceeding some limitations, and that's how they've gotten around it. You're gonna make one with a bald man with a beard and a hand petting his head so I can appreciate all your cuties properly. Oh, there you go. Sounds good. This is the Heavy Modular Frames factory over here. I think I've got 12 spirals over here. Yeah, it's 4 and 8. I think they're all Mark II belts. It looks alright. That forest in yours is a lot more ground clutter, and yeah, it'll just be that tile because the game's in tiles. There'll be something about that tile and the settings in that tile that's causing it to do that. And you played Satisfactory the first time and within a few hours had 2 pet doggos. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Yeah, this is running perfectly, this factory. Frank and Alan's what you named them. Nice. Good names. You should be running at proper rate now. 90%. Encased industrial beams just can't keep up. Why is that? It's supposed to be, let's say, 9.375 times 9. $84.375. They're coming in a Mark III belt. Are they? Mark II, which is still fine. So, what's going on? Not enough steel part. So it's supposed to be 2304. Six, 12. That one's paused. That was intentional. Ah, this is enough steel pipe on this side. Not on this side. So I'm going to just have a look in my spreadsheet. $84.42 is what I'm supposed to be creating. 506.52 steel pipe. Is it coming in two separate? Yeah, it's coming in two separate. So 1, 2, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe these are just here for show. So 10 times 2304 is 230.4. Smart 3. Just checking this is all Mark 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, that one looks empty. Eight. What would that divide 8? It's 28.8 and I needed 2304. So that's right on the money. And you can see it's backed up too. So that there's no reason why this should be backed up. There's got to be a belt on the other end that's an issue. Because that's Mark 3. And I've got more joining it from... Oh, that's from the other end. I got more coming in from that way. What? That doesn't make sense. I might be having some drop packets right now.
Very much for your resub.
Katie. Could be
Thank you,
possible.
House of Metzer, for renewing your Tier 1 sub of 34 months. Hey, hey, hey.
G'day Mezza, how you going? Thanks for that resub. 34 months is absolutely awesome. Appreciate it very much. Starlink might be going through a dropping packets period right now. Katie, perhaps that's what you're getting. Happy New Year's to you too, Mezza. What's been happening? I'm trying to work out what's going on here. Yes. I mean, that should be okay regardless. How's my break? Well, absolutely exhausting. I spent 3 weeks packing up all the stuff in my shed and sending it and driving it back. So 6-hour trip. So basically 6 hours one way, turn around, go back 6 hours. So I did that 3 times. Corin, someone's alert's not working? I don't know, I heard them, Corin. Did they not show up properly on the stream? But I have, it's all done, Mezza, now. Completely, yeah, ready to rent out. That was my goal, so that's good. Mezza, you heard the alert? Okay. Not sure what's going on there, Corin. Okay, for some reason... I need to recount. So these are backed up. So that one's backed up. That one is. That one is. And why is that one not? So that... So it comes to here. That's a Mark II. Whereas this one here, that's Mark II. So what should 6 times 2304? That's why. That's the wrong belt speed. No visual, but audio worked and was slower than I expected. No visual. Yeah, there should have been visuals. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright, so anyway, my problem was this belt here. That needs to be a Mark III. That needs to be a Mark III. That's my problem. That's going to be the same over here. Alright. Thanks for hanging in there, folks, while I got through that annoying... I'm just going to make a note of that. One sec. What's today? Is the 14th. Right. All right. Sorry about that. Now that should mean these should be happening right on time now. Twitch did something to the logins. It took Fiverr a few days to catch up. Twitch seems to correct the issue. So I did notice when I loaded all my stream stuff up earlier today that all my logins had to be re-authenticated. So I was affected by it, but not online affected by it, so to speak. A simple little belt speed issue has been resolved. Well, that should fix that now. So that backlog should Meza, you just say my music choice today is on fire. Well, only the best, Meza, on my Spotify account. It's all for the viewer. What's everyone's weirdest emote you own right now? I don't know. Define weird. I think that's what it comes down to. That's going to there. Oh yeah, that one was going to there. That skipped over to here and joined in to this one here. Still a bit of a backlog, but it should be good. Fat belly, it's interesting. If your toy's got a crayon, Blast Road from Meza. There you go. There's so many different emotes out there. These are getting back up to what they should be now, which is great. So I wonder if that's actually made its way over to here now. There's a lot of weird emotes out there. So that needs to be 20. So it's still taking a little bit to saturate out. Should be alright in a minute or so. So my next playthrough, I'm going to sync at every stage that I can. So probably like here, I'm saturating, I'm syncing overflow of the pipes, everything at this stage here. So it's always going to be active at the other end for these 4 lines. But then before, when I was back here, there was some stuff that wasn't moving. I don't know what they were, I can't remember. Not this stuff. That's all moving. This stuff's moving but very slowly. It's no longer full. Anyway, not really important. Corin, I mean after my own heart with the outlets instead of poles. Oh, it looks much better, Corin. They look much better. The nipples. It's just, it is all going through properly now. It's just taking a while. Bondsman, welcome. Hello. Nipples do look better, Katie. Absolutely. Yeah, these are all 100% now. So now this should be making its way over to the manufacturers over here. But if I was syncing it at all stages, you would identify it sooner. Because what can happen is, as something backs up for one reason, and then you fix it, the other things, it takes ages to see that trickle backwards. So as long as this gets to 20, we should be right, which it looks like it is. There we go. Perfect. I mean, it was super critical. We've already got a box full of them. Depot full of them. How's the adventure? Oh, I'm so glad it's over, Bondsman. 3 weeks of just packing in heat, putting it all in a trailer, driving it all back every three trips, a 12-hour round trip, go back one day, unload, turn around, come back the next day. It's all done now. It was a lot. Yeah, if they had the power interface on them, Corin, that's the only downside to the outlets. They don't have that power interface. That GUI is missing. Oh, actually, let's get rid of this. I emptied that box out. Perfect. I got back yesterday, unloaded the trailer. About 3/4 of it unloaded. And then I left it this morning. I got up and finished it off. Then unloaded the car. And then I took the trailer back to where I borrowed it from. And then when I got home, I just laid on the couch, watched TV, and I had probably 3 naps. It was well worth it. So I've got trying to think. Yeah, and I'm still feeling it now. Like I'm not feeling full of energy at the moment. At least it's over. I know. I've got photos of the after where it's just all an empty shed and it's like done. I'm completely moved out of the old place now, Corin, that's right. I've got everything here and I'm going to rent it out. So I'll be able to yeah, make a little bit of extra money with another income there. It's been something I've been meaning to do for a long time. Well, I wanted to do for a while, but I kind of had to wait till I had the right time. And Christmas is a good Christmas, New Year was the right time. It's quite it is quite the project, yeah. I'm still exhausted from it, physically and mentally. Smirking the landlord, that's right. I will pay a real estate agent to do all of the interactions with the clients because I don't want to have to deal with someone from 6 hours away. That was already going to my head, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. I reckon I'm done for this save. I've got a new save coming up. I don't want to start it straight away. I might save it to the weekend maybe. But I've also got a couple of games I've been gifted keys for that I want to, some demos and that I wouldn't mind having a go. See what they're like. How many days since the last incident? It's not that long ago. 26. I think it was the can't remember what it was. A new Noblesse, maybe? The Christmas Noblesse, I think. The Falling Noblesse. I think that was one of them. So I think the next couple of streams, I'm going to try a couple of other games. And then we'll give Tectonica a go. I'm going to leave that one alone for the moment, Mizza. Maybe in the future. I've got some other non-factory games that I want to have a go of. We'll see. Fritoy better than yours? Look, everyone's got their own death. I don't want to dive into another big thing. Like I'm going to do, because the next playthrough will be my tutorial series at the same time to help me update my website. So I'm not going to rush through that. I'm going to take a lot of time in that one. But I'll probably do other things in between. But I've really enjoyed doing the 1.0 that we've got right now. It's been good. Well, let's get out of here. 70 streams was this playthrough. 343 hours. Streams of varying length as well. Thanks, Mezza. You like shapes? Thanks, Fritoy. It was fun while I waited for 1.0. I have heard about it. Mezza, I'm almost at the same time with the gameplay. It just set up oil. Yeah. Bondsman, have a great night. Thank you. Let's we'll find someone to do a playthrough. Find someone to do a raid on. Thanks for the broadcast. Best wishes in everyone's day. May the force be with everyone. Absolutely, Corin. Dan, thanks for the first stream of 2025. Yeah, sorry it took me 14 days to get there. But hey, I had other stuff to do. Now I did all that stuff the last 3 weeks, so I can relax and look through all the other projects I've got planned coming up. Alright, let's I'm gonna raid Yuri. He's playing Project Zomboid, and that's not a hint. I'm not going to be streaming Project Zomboid. I just like Yuri. I have been watching Yuri a little bit playing Project Zomboid when I was having downtime from my packing in the shed and all that sort of stuff, let me tell you. Alright, have a good one, Lars. Thanks very much. We'll catch you next time. Absolutely. We'll be back for another stream tomorrow. Short stream tonight, but I just wanted to finish that Fixmas stuff off, and then, yeah. Anyway, thanks for the resubs, folks. Thanks to the bits, the follows, the cheers, the subs, the donors, the gifted subs, the resubs, but thanks mostly for just hanging out, having a good time. I really appreciate it. Lots of stuff planned for this year. Look out. We're going to have some fun. We're back. It's all happening. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.